Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy Predict Pulse. First things first, like, sub, join the Discord, guys. Bet slips, giveaways. That's where you should be headed, because we're growing this community. Let's do it together. I appreciate you guys. Let's go. We've got the best games for you I could find for the 10th of August, MLS and Asian games. So here we go. New York City versus Columbus Crew, 281 on Columbus Crew. I'm actually taking them, even though they're the underdogs here. Philadelphia Union versus Toronto. Union at home, highly favorites, but we take them as well. We add that to the parlay. Austin versus Dynamo. I believe Austin are the favorites, 219 odds for them. We take Austin at home. We move on to the next one, Dallas versus Timbers. Timbers are actual underdogs here, 329 for them. But I would stay away from this game. If I was to put a bet, it would be a single on the Timbers. St. Louis versus Nashville. Even though Nashville are out, they're still favorites here. You can get two odds on them. I'm going to add them to the parlay, Nashville or draw. We move on to Kansas, San Diego, who are in a bit of a slump. San Diego, they were doing so well in the league. 198 for them. I still think they can take this, so we're going to take San Diego on this one. We move on to Whitecaps, who are actual underdogs here, 290. So again, I would stay away from this game, but if you are going to bet on this game, take a single on Whitecaps because I think they're worth the odds. Cincinnati versus Charlotte. Cincinnati 180, they're favorites. I prefer Cincinnati at home here, Cincinnati or draw. We move on to Minnesota versus Rapids. Again, Minnesota highly favorites at home. I like them, so that's what I'm gonna go with. We move on to Red Bulls at home, who have an insane record at home. 208 odds for them. That's who we're going to be taking. We then move on to the Asian leagues. Hiroshima at home, who are having a bit of a resurgence in the Japanese league. That's what we're going to be going with, Hiroshima. We move on to Tokyo versus Antlers. Antlers don't have a good away record. This game is super balanced in terms of odds, 274, 256. But I personally prefer Antlers. They're just they can beat anyone and they can lose to anyone. That's the thing. Raysol versus Belmare. Raysol at home, 153. We like Raysol. We take Raysol on this one. Machida versus Kobe, I would stay away from it. If I had to put a bet, I would go on Machida or draw. They're underdogs in this game, and they're on a six-game winning streak, I believe. So I would take them if I was going to bet on it. Nagoya Grampus versus Kyoto. Kyoto 296, 251 for Grampus. Kyoto is actually the underdog here, but I prefer them, so Kyoto it is. We move on to Daejeon versus Suwon. We take Daejeon at home or draw their drawing machines. Pohang versus Gwangju. We don't like Gwangju, too inconsistent. Pohang or draw. We then have Zhejiang versus Beijing. For the Chinese Super League, we take Beijing or draw. And guys, here are my bets. Wuching, 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 everywhere there. Peace out, guys. Join the Discord.